Hey folks, in this video, I'm going to show you how I'm going to build this two-story simple building. It's called the Beaver Lodge in Werley. And I'm going to do mine in O scale, but you can do it in just about any scale for just about any layout. Please come along. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Mike, Mike's Model Studio. If you're new here, what I've been doing is I'm building the Dinky Railroad, Chicago Northwestern narrow gauge, that ran in southwest Wisconsin basically from 1878 to about 1926. I'm going to be modeling around 1920-ish in that era, which was still the time before it really started to uh, see its final days. Today, what I'm going to be doing is I will show you my next model I'm going to build here. It's scratch built, and this is the Beaver Lodge, the Werley Beaver Lodge. It's a plain building, not much in a way as far as fancy or lots of add-ons or any of that kind of stuff. Like so many of the model kits today, you see they've come out of some of that stuff almost looks cartoonish, in my opinion. But this building was built around 1915, and I think this was probably when it was still being built. I think this is a water, maybe a well drilling. Looks like a big flywheel or probably steam. So it looks like they maybe were drilling the well. It's a two-story building. Chimney in the back, chimney up here in the front. So it had two fireplaces or two stoves, two probably coal burning. I don't know what this is right here. I think this might be a door. It goes down into the foundation here, and it probably was to have some kind of a basement. And so this doorway or whatever it is goes into, I don't know if you can see that, but it goes into the foundation. So maybe it was a door. Another picture I have looking at it from the other angle, that door, this isn't there. So I don't know exactly what that was for. Also, I think this was done before it was painted. You can see all the nail holes. This was all put up before that. Then it had a little entrance, a little stairway, and then a brick foundation to hold up the front. It was cantilevered out and then supported here. So it was a stone foundation, probably field stone foundation. So I don't know what kind of roof it had, what it had for roofing. I don't think they would have used tar paper. This was probably something they were building to last. So it probably had some kind of asphalt shingles. This looks like a ladder or something to climb up there so that you could, they always put water barrels or something on top to fight fire. But I don't know that's what I'm thinking that is. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to model this. And what I've done is I've put together a cardboard mock-up to kind of see what it would look like and make sure it fit in the space I had available for it. I was supposed to originally be 30 wide by 60 feet long. And what I've done is I've cut it down to about 28 feet wide by 48 feet long so that it'll fit a little better compression. It just means the windows will probably a little closer together. What I did was I took the photograph and I just marked up. I just did a guesstimate. I knew the windows probably like 24 by 48. The studs I figured were probably about 24 inches on center. I knew the doors were like about 36-inch, two of them, so 36 would be about 6 feet wide. And then this looks like about 2 feet to the edge, so that would probably be like 6. So about 14 feet wide. In between windows, I just guesstimated at 8 feet. It turns out it's probably more because it was when I originally built this, when I originally sketched this up, I didn't have information that said that it was 60 feet long. So I just figured 48, and so 8 feet between the windows, 16 feet back, and then that will all line up. And then I figured with the foundation, it would probably be like a foot or a foot and a half flooring, and then so that would give you 6 feet from here to here, so that inside when you're on the floor, you'd have about 4 feet to the bottom of the window, 3 feet, something like that. And I figured about where the next floor would be, same as this one. So this was the Beaver Lodge. Originally, it was called the Beaver Hall, and what it was originally was the Werley Hall Company, and you could buy stock in this building, this company that had this. There's somebody who would have posted this online. They had 1.5 shares, and this was bought in April of 1916, 26th of April 1916, to W. W. Smith. So he had a share and a half. I don't know how many shareholders there were, but it's interesting to see that people actually invested in this. And then this is some advertisement they had later on. This will be 1922. It's from a book photograph. The Beaver Lodge, January 28th. Had Allen's Orchestra and dance on February 10th. The Big Hard Time Dance. That would have been February 10th. That would have been, sounds like a fun time. And then a masquerade, February 27th. So they had a pretty full schedule. I imagine, mostly farmers, after their chores were done, they come down, take the train in. It's right next to the tracks. Take the train, stop in here, take the train home. Using my mock-up, I have a foundation of 3 feet. That would be to the first floor. Now the windows I'm using are Grant Line 2/2, which is on here, which is the prototype. And for the siding, I'm using clapboard. I'm using number 4101, 10,000 spacing, 40 thousandths thick. And for the For the foundation, I'm using JTT Architectural Model Parts. Plastic pattern sheet. It's Fieldstone O-scale, 7.5 by 12, 2-pack. For the roof, I haven't gotten that yet. That's still coming in the mail, so I'll show you that when I get it. Now, like I said, these aren't going to be real critical for size because they actually should be a little bigger than than what I'm going to need for the outside. Okay, I got the hole for the windows cut. And now they're kind of crude, but they're a little bigger than what the window frame will be, so that I can paint the inside black, and then you won't see it when you look through the window. Now I'm going to seal these with a sealer. This is what you would use if you were going to stain it, but we really want to stop this before it gets to the so it doesn't soak in all the wood. And we'll stain it overnight here, seal it, and then let it sit overnight and dry. So it doesn't have a real bad smell, but it's a polyurethane type of thing, or so it does have some bad odor. And that'll basically wrap up this step. The next step, I'll be putting it together and putting the siding on and hopefully the roof material. And then the next step, step 3, probably another video after that, will be painting and weathering. And then after that will probably be the lights. I'll do a little video on the lights. So hope this encourages you a little bit, try something. This is a little different system, a little different method than I've been using, but the building is so big that I'm afraid the styrene will warp. or buckle, turn. So by building this like this, and then I put it on, it'll hold it, it'll glue the uh, styrene right to the plywood. Any questions, comments? I'd like to have you put it down below in the comment section. Please like and subscribe for more. Thank you.